Hello, Shane's Brain here, and today's topic is Peach Street, or was that Beach Street, and family vacations, and a little bit about my parents, especially my dad and his dadness. If you are new here, this is Shane's Brain, an interesting place where the contents of my brain are finally allowed to be experienced by the world. I talk about stuff, I make videos, I do stuff. Hey, here I am, I'm doing it, I'm living it, and I post every Wednesday of every week, so stay tuned. Family vacations, a special time of doing stuff, having fun, and being together, where most everything goes as planned, but at least one thing goes terribly wrong. And it's that one unplanned, unexpected event of derailment that we remember forever. It's the missteps, the blunders, the miscommunications, the snafus, the oversights, the bungles. Those are the things that get etched in our memories. The perfect family vacation is the one that's not perfect. As humans, we plan a vacation and we plan it to go well. We try to make it run smooth. But life knows that that is actually a terrible idea. So it throws in a few kinks, a few wrinkles, a few curveballs to make it more interesting, to make it more memorable. When I was 15 and my older sister Wendy was around 18, my parents took us on a family vacation to Southern California. Now I have 4 older siblings. The 3 oldest, they were grown up, they were off doing their own thing. So it was just me, Wendy, Mom, Dad. And we did the typical Southern California vacation stuff. We went to the beach and we went to amusement parks. One morning we locked up our motel room and we headed for the car, excited for a fun day at Knott's Berry Farm. Now my dad did not know exactly how to get there, so on the way to the car, he asked a man for directions. As my dad got in the car, he explained to us that it wasn't too far away and that we were to turn left on Peach Street and then we would see it in a few blocks or so. So off we go. After a little while, I see a sign that says Beach Street. So I'm like, hey Dad, there's Beach Street. Is that it? Beach Street? My dad quickly responds, no, it's not Beach Street, it's Peach Street. I know the guy said Peach Street, it's not Beach Street. We're going to Peach Street. I know the guy said Peach Street, we're going to Peach Street, it's not Beach Street. I'm like, yeah, Dad, but they really sound kind of similar. Maybe, no, he shoots me down. We're going to Peach Street. So he drives on past Beach Street, determined to find Peach Street. So we keep driving and driving and driving. After a while, my sister and I start to voice our concerns. Hey Dad, it was probably Beach Street. Shouldn't we turn around and go back to Beach Street? I'm sure it's probably Beach Street. But my dad will not hear of it. No, he said Peach Street. I know what I heard. It's Peach Street. And he continues on. At this point, my sister and I point out that we can't even tell if he's saying Beach Street or Peach Street because they sound almost identical. Dad, you could have misheard. He could have said Beach Street and you thought he said Peach Street. Oh, no, I know he said Peach Street. We're going to Peach Street. But all of our pleading falls on deaf ears. Yeah, literally deaf ears. Peach Street or is it Beach Street? Beach Street, I can't hear you. Is it Beach Street? Peach Street, Beach Street, Beach Street, Peach Street, Beach Street, Peach Street, Beach. So we can't convince him to turn around. So he continues on to find the elusive Peach Street. Yes. Let's play
Which street is it?
We'll give you a real street name and a misheard street name, and you decide where to turn left. Are you ready? Allude Street or Elude Street? Exercise Street or Exor Street? So now everybody's getting a little upset. There's some arguing going on. There's a lot of tension. Unwilling to admit defeat, but trying to appease us and find this Peach Street, he decides to pull over and ask for directions once again. This time, he wisely chooses 2 drunk fellows. Now, we were still in the car, so we didn't hear exactly what was said. All I know is I saw a lot of pointing and various directions and a lot of carrying on. Then my dad comes back to the car. He's more frustrated than ever. Things are getting really tense. So now my mother, noticing the building tension, she announces that she's now going to drive so that my dad can calm down. So my mom gets in and she starts driving. But instead of continuing on the route my dad was going, or turning back to where we wanted to go, instead she picks a new road and she starts going on a whole new direction. The car has now fallen silent over the building tension. Meanwhile, my sister and I are quietly thinking to ourselves, it's gotta be Beach Street. Why don't they just go back to Beach Street? Finally, I muster up some courage and I say to my mom, "Hey Mom, where are you going?" And apparently she has no idea. At this point, my dad has calmed down a little, and not knowing what else to do, he decides to give our crazy Beach Street theory a try. So, my dad gets back in the driver's seat, and we start to find our way back to Beach Street. But my dad is still not convinced. The whole way, he's still ranting about Beach Street and how this can't possibly be right. So we finally get back to Beach Street. He turns onto Beach Street, but he immediately announces, "All right, we're not going any farther until I ask for directions." Yeah, because that's been working out so well for us. He pulls into the first gas station he can find, and this time, Wendy and I go with him. So he walks into the gas station and he asks the attendant, "Do you know where Knott's Berry Farm is?" The attendant doesn't say a word. He just points. Across the street, kitty corner. Well, look! There it is! I'm not sure how all of us missed it, seeing how there's like a 5,000-foot tower and roller coasters and everything. Who knows? It just adds to the absurdity of it all. Thank you, Dad, and thank you, life, for that little wrinkle. It was definitely the funniest and most memorable part of that trip, and we still talk about it even to this day. Obviously. So there. Where, oh where is Knott's Berry Farm? It's right there. Thank you for watching. It is much appreciated. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and take a moment to check out some of my other videos, especially this one where I talk about penguins.